With this video, I'm going to walk you through downloading a font and installing it into Design Maker. The site that I'm going to is defont.com. They have a ton of different fonts. They're all categorized, so it's really easy to see the kind of font that you need. And so I am just going to check out the new fonts. And here's a cool looking one, Aloha Friday. So to download a font from Defont, you'll see that there's an option here for download. Click on download. Depending on your browser, you might get a different window that comes up, but we're going to save the file. Usually this goes into your downloads folder. So now that the font is downloaded, I'm going to go to my downloads folder. The easiest way to access that folder is to go to your Windows menu. If you right click on your Windows menu, you can see I just right click there. There's an option in here called File Explorer. I'm going to click on File Explorer. It's going to open up my different file folders that I have on my machine. You can see here that I have my recent files. It shows up here already, but if you don't see it in your recent files, or this isn't what shows up initially, you can always go into your downloads folder. You should see it over on the left-hand side. And when you click on your downloads folder, if it's not sorting by the date that you downloaded it, you can click on this date modified, and then it should show your latest files. You'll see the alohafriday.zip file. So you're not actually having the font yet. The font is within this file. If you right click on this file, you should get some options in here. I'm just going to choose the extract all option. If you have a zip program, you might have some zip options here. So there's some zip options here, but I'm just going to do extract all. And then it's going to tell me, do I want to create a new folder? Sure. And it's a good idea to just show the files when you're complete, so you don't have to go and search for them later. So I'm just going to click on extract. When you click on extract, it's going to open up a new window. And then you will see your font file. Now your font file is going to end with either OTF or TTF. Either one is fine. Now to install the font, you want to right click on the font, and then you should have an option that says install. Okay, so click on install. You'll see that it's installing the font, and then you want to go into Design Space. If you already had Design Space open while you were downloading your font, you want to make sure you close it and open it again, just so you can see that new font that you installed. So in Design Space, I'm going to click on Text, and then for my fonts, I'm just going to search for that font. I've got a lot of fonts to scroll through, so I'm just going to search. I'm going to search for that Aloha Friday. So I'm going to click on text here to start adding in my text. And I like my text to be really big while I work on it. It just makes it a little easier for me to see. So I'm just going to make this bigger, move it up here a little bit. And you'll notice that after I've typed it, the letters are really far apart. And to lessen the amount of space in between the letters so it looks like they're connecting, you can use the option up here at the top called letter space to make the letters closer together. Sometimes you'll see this called kerning in other programs. Another option you have, and this is usually the option I go to after most of the letters are close together, is in the top right hand corner, you have the option for ungroup. Okay, right now, all of these letters are one group. If I wanted to move this A over, it just moves everything. But if I click on ungroup, then you'll see when I click on the A becomes its own object to be moved. So usually what I do is I just highlight everything next to what I want to move. I want everything to move closer to the N. Maybe I want to move that T closer to the S. So I'm just using the arrow buttons on my keyboard to move them over. Sometimes they move over too much. And so you can actually take your mouse and move things over. So maybe this A and S to me are a little bit too close. So I can just use my mouse to move it over so it looks a little bit more natural. And then I'll move my A over. Maybe we'll move these over just a little bit. So now it's all connected, and maybe I just want to move this A closer to the T. Good. And then now if I wanted to, I could just highlight everything and then make this into a group. And then if you did want them all to be printed together, then at the bottom, you can click on weld, because right now you can see that each of the letters is being treated as an individual letter. So we want it to be all cut together. So at the very bottom, we're going to click on weld. So you'll see it becomes one full word that's going to be cut instead of individual letters. So that's it for now. Thank you.